And
after I saw Drake's D, I stopped liking LOL. So you saw Drake link and you stopped liking Drake. Alright.
every type of rap fan, explain. The casual. Unfortunately, 80%.
The casual, the Drake fans, the Kendrick fans, the pretty much everything like basic. But Drake is fire. Anything basic fire. The casual
will fall into this archetype. The common plebs that listen to the most popular things out. No matter what they are. Casuals are either old or out of touch or just have no personality. They get most of their songs from parties, TikTok, and rap caviar. Safe,
I know a couple casual
bland,
bots.
Inoffensive. Like I'm talking about white Air Forces with Levi jeans and a casual hoodie. No graphic print on top. Or in rap terms, Post Malone, Drake, and Travis Scott. Nobody really hates them or
Travis is the GOAT, bro.
Likes them. Casuals
Drake
are
the
just
GOAT.
sort of there. But if you're one of the 20% of non-casuals watching this video, then you almost certainly fall into one of these 6 rap
Common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary.
fan archetypes.
The emo.
Emo. It's like the middle
Emoism
school.
is really a spectrum. Like on the one hand, you have the normies who just listen to sad boy melodic trap that's pretty standard, like I don't know, Polo G, like Juice World, like X. But then there's those
Wait, let's go back. Let's see which ones
standard,
are
like
valid.
I don't know, Polo G.
Lil Peep, he got like one banger. Lil Sky's valid. This whole album's fire. It's got a couple bangers, you know, back in the listening to middle school, high school. Is that Polo G? Never listened to Polo G really. I don't know who that is.
Like
Only
Juice
valid ones are, I
World,
guess, these two.
like X. But then there's those who go deeper down the rabbit hole, and the vibes get darker, the lyrics get edgier, and the artists get cornier.
If you listen to this shit, you're corny as hell.
Bro, who listens to this shit? I knew this girl back in the day who was a big X fan. Like she had the choker, she had the plate skirts, the Vans, and oh, what a surprise, she was big into spirituality, bro. These guys are such a fucking
The fuck is this? Lost Mary, Nirvana, thinks depression is cool. No father.
monolith.
What's a father?
I remember her clearly because she was always way too invested in
Bro,
her
this shit is low-key cringe now.
favorite artist's life. But then I realized that literally all of them are. And when these artists
Bro, I literally saw today on TikTok Live, this dude had blonde and black dreads trying to act like X. He tried to sound like X, act like X, laugh like him. I'm like, bro, like, what is that so
die, the obsession doesn't stop. It just gets stronger. These guys have no clue what personal boundaries mean. Bro, just take inspiration from the next archetype.
The hustler.
This is an
I know a couple of these.
archetype all of you know, and it includes a wide range of individuals. This could be your D1 quarterback, this could be your local gym bro with a failing crypto portfolio, or it could be like a real deal street dude that's involved in some
serious criminal activity.
Young boy can't bet like they left him for dead.
all these guys have one thing in common. They just love playing.
Future, valid. Lil Baby, shaky. Lil Wayne, valid. Rod Wave, hell nah. Hell nah. Rod Wave is trash. Young Jeezy, Young Boy, valid.
Plain standard trap. That means hard-hitting bass, loud-ass hi-hats that go like lyrics about street shit like money, drugs, bitches. Play this to your granny and she'll have a fucking heart attack. This is the kind of music that'll have you throwing up unrecognizable gang signs alone in your room on a Wednesday afternoon.
Stop, I'm sorry. I'm not gang affiliated. I'm so sorry.
Hype like you just took on the NBA champion Piston squad by yourself and beat them to go to the finals at 21 years old? What? Oh wait, somebody already did that. Magnificent.
Is there deadass a LeBron edit? in the middle of a YouTube video.
King LeBron James.
We got 3 minutes into the video and then I just got baited to watching a LeBron edit.
That's why he's the greatest to ever touch a fucking basketball.
LeBron is the
what?
GOAT, bro.
Alright, the easiest way to recognize these guys' favorite artists is off the name. It's all
Dreams and Nightmares are, I'm not gonna lie, like everybody knows that song, that gets people going, but that song is trash. That song is trash. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and it's cringe too.
always the most clunky, non-marketable shit. Boss
Yo,
Man
that's
D-Lo,
crazy.
NBA Youngboy, OMB Bankroll. Alright, I made the last one up. They really should take some notes from the Hype Beast.
The Hype Beast.
The Hype Beast. Why they got Cardi?
Say what you want about Hype Beast, but one thing they're good at is staying tapped in. They'll play you some shit that sounds like auto-tuned lesbian moans. You'll confidently tell them it's ass, and then like in a couple of months, before you know it, everybody's saying Osama Son is the next wave. Welcome to the underground, the only place where white boys and black boys,
Not just white boys and black boys, they're Mexicans. Underground is every race, I'm not gonna lie. Starter pack, Galaxy Gas, cap. Shiesty, cap. Don't know what this is. I don't know. Rick's, I don't own no Rick. SoundCloud, I got SoundCloud.
can happily unite and provide distorted mid to suburbs all across America. Here you start getting old at 18 and achieve unk status at 21. Here mysterious aura farmers are king, and anyone who tries too hard is old and corny.
Nah, bro cares about a cause. That's crazy.
Following the way that was paved by Uzi, by Thug, by 808's Kanye, they're hip-hop's modernists, rejecting its traditional norms and redefining the genre from the ground up. Here, nobody cares about the
Hype Beast taste. Valid.
lyrics,
Yeah.
alright? Instead,
Why you got Playboy Max? They got PBM.
catchy melodies, wavy flows, and trendy production.
Actually, PBM is the definition.
Alright,
of that shit. I'm
instead,
deadass.
catchy melodies, wavy flows, and trendy production are what you want. They're tapped in this transcends hip-hop and
Yo, what's good, Annie? You own Rick's? You own like shoes or like what do you own? I'm curious. Isn't Rick's expensive though? What kind of music do you listen to?
I went crop on those as well. Went Prada on the boots. Super cool handbag by Louis Vuitton. It's one of the one-of-one collection.
The
Unk.
long lost are the days of the record scratch and the MC, and hip-hop just isn't what it used to be anymore. The
Unk music is valid. I listen to Unk. The shit is tough. Unk music is tough.
Unk looks at today's rap scene and sees nothing
go
worth
back and
checking.
forth, yeah.
The Butcher album, they'll eat that shit up. In an era of melodies and swag, they've been completely hung out to
Unk
dry.
taste, 50 Cent, DMX, Jay-Z, Nas. Yeah, this is all bad.
Cause God knows they have no swag. Shit is dry over there. Last time they got fly was probably during the Bush administration.
True Religion.
Those Reeboks are not it. Unky, they'll tell you they miss when rap had a deep message, but
Biggie
very
Smalls.
often that's just a lie. What they
Valid,
really
valid,
miss
valid,
is
valid.
back in the day when rappers were strong, masculine men with deep
Rappers-
voices and
old
big
school rap is
muscles.
still
Not
tough.
these squeaky voiced sissies
Lil Pump,
singing
Cardi.
melodies.
your generation. So we got 6ix9ine, Trippy. I don't know who that is. My generation, Eazy-E. I don't know.
That's
I don't know who
fucking
that is.
gay as fucking fuck. As an unk, the last thing you want to
Starter
do
pack.
is actually find
Okay.
artists that are putting real work in and
Facebook, I like
pushing
that.
the genre
I like the beat.
forward. No, you don't want to do
Auto-tune.
that at all. Shitting on everything new and saying that things were better back in the day is so much easier, bro. Just
Wait, what?
shitting on everything new and saying
Why do the new rappers always do that gay voice?
that things were better back in the day is so much easier.
I mean, the baby voice is low-key tough. Cardi's voice is tough. I'm that old lady saying that, ha ha ha. How old are you, Annie? If you don't mind me asking.
Bro, just do that.
I'm 17 and I like this
20s, rappers trying to become gangster. 90s, gangsters trying to become rapper.
kind of music. No one at my school likes good
Rap today, sex and drugs, old school, pretty meaningful stories with a little bit of weed, having fun. Nope, it was about sex
Music like me.
If they really decide to get fresh, they'll put
28. That's not old. Everything was better back in the day. You know, before I started listening, like the first rapper ever, my dad put me on Drake when I was a little kid. You know, Headlines, The Moto, Lil Wayne. Grew up listening to Lil Wayne, and then I watched Straight Outta Compton when it came out, and then I got into like Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre. Always listen to like Snoop Dogg, you know, back in like before. But you know, I'm tapped in. I'm low-key unk too. I'm 20, so I'm low-key tapped in.
on some Jordans. And they're probably some weak ass Jordans. Hey, but you know who never gets fresh?
The coworker. What?
Co-worker.
You a baby? I mean, yeah, probably. I just turned 20 in February.
Oh my god. Meet hip hop's parasites. To them,
Wait, meet the coworker. I don't get this.
rap is like a mountain, okay? Black at the bottom and white at the top. Alright, you get it. NF, Logic, Hobson, Tom McDonald, Eminem's unwanted children with disabilities.
Eminem was hard. I mean, he still is hard, but his new music isn't it.
We like to call
Logic
this co-worker
he
music.
got
Rap for
like a
people who
handful of
don't
good
really
songs
like
like that.
rap. All you gotta do.
Truck drivers, soccer moms with too much spare time on their hands, black Republicans, 8-year-olds that listen to Eminem's Rap God and clicked on the wrong recommendation, and also just incels, bro.
I don't follow if they ask, oh, my bad.
It's a really sad group of individuals. I mean, the only place you find a higher
memes, Facebook, white beaters. I gotta
concentration
beat
of
her.
losers is one of those esports stadiums where they play Fortnite at. Instead of simply enjoying the music they actually like I don't know, country, rock, heavy metal, they've infiltrated rap culture to tell everybody just how bad and
Yo, Annie, what is your preferred music? Are you like the what do you like nowadays?
dangerous it is, which is funny. I mean, you don't have people
I hate
going into
country,
country music and telling everybody to stop singing about their dog. And side of the spectrum, we have
The alt.
and we all know who I'm talking
I'm
about
guessing
here.
this is Tyler the Creator, Frank Ocean, people like that, which is valid. Nowadays, I just listen to EDM.
An obnoxious Twitter account and one of these
Electronic or rave. Rave
shoes, or one of
music's
these
valid.
shoes, or maybe even one of these shoes. MF Doom.
Okay, MF Doom's valid. Tyler's valid. Is this... What album is this?
Danny Brown, JPEG Mafia, bro, the wilder the better. They specialize in scaring the hoes. I mean, full-fledged PhD. Playing this kind of music on the aux is almost certainly gonna result in a public humiliation ritual. It's just their nature to kind of reject norms and be different. Maybe sometimes even for the sake of being different. And this means they have to hate everything the general public likes. I'll never forget when their idol, Tyler...
Damn, this was crazy. Camp Flognog, they booed Drake off stage. Like, who would boo Drake off stage? Drake is actually one of the GOATs.
Creator brought out Drake on stage at his festival. And then he was surprised when it resulted in like everybody booing him off stage. Bro, how... That's like their arch enemy. What the fuck? That was never gonna fly. They don't like Drake. They'd much
like
rather
Drake,
listen
Annie?
to an
Drake is
underground
valid.
experimental rock band with
Drake was actually the first ever concert I've been to in 2018.
46
My uncle took me.
monthly listeners. They are rap's designated weirdos. And between the radical politics, the
Twitter, Pride flag, the communities, man. What is this? Is this the Polynesian flag?
condescending tone and
After I saw Drake's D, I stopped liking. LOL. So you saw Drake link and you stopped liking Drake. Alright.
The pretentious music taste, Jesus.
You never mind.
They're the
I was gonna
easiest
say
to hate,
something.
but every art form needs them, and hip hop needs them the most. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That was actually not a bad video. It actually got kind of boring towards the end, but I'd say I guess I'm not the hustler. Why did I say it like that? I'm not the hustler. I mean, but I do listen to this music, you know what I'm saying? But I know some like YNs that try to be the hustlers. I listen to Future, a little bit of Youngboy, a little bit of Lil Baby. I listen to Lil Wayne. Hell nah, not Rod Wave. Rod Wave is trash. Young Jeezy, I've never heard of Young Jeezy. But this is me right here. I wouldn't say I'm a hype beast, but this is more my type of music. Uzi, Cardi, Thug, Ken, Yeet, and Chief Keef. This is in my rotation today. Also Drake. I mean, I'm pretty much all this music besides the like this right here. Coworker taste. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Kanye fans deserve a whole other type of fan. Nah, for real. Kanye been crazy. Like